Hello everybody and welcome back to your second favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Beer Striker, episode 6. And as always, before we start, I have to do a little bit of plugging, but I have been live streaming on YouTube, so you can check out the playlist in the little info thing in the top corner, so check that out. Also, we're on the road to 2k subscribers, so if you have been enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button into the top corner, turn your notifications on, and let's get into this video. So moving on to the first game of the episode, we are playing against Bristol Rovers at home in the league, which is always a good thing. We love the home games, love the kit and everything about the stadium. It's a beautiful little place. And we're the first one to make an opportunity in the 9th minute. Pass it across, hit it first time, bounces off the post. Very unlucky. The keeper probably would have saved it. And again, this time I pass it across, but he doesn't shoot. He passes back to me. I get tackled. I do not have a clue why he's not just shooting there. He had all the space and time. Now me again in the box, charge into the box, stop the ball, pass it across. They pass it one more time, gets the block in, and we just can't get past the defenders at the moment. They finally got opportunity. King with the save. Our defenders just didn't close him down quick enough. He had the time to take a touch out from his body, hits it pretty well to be honest, just under the defender's foot, but King is the right side of the goalpost, pushes it out for a corner. But now Bristol have found their way into this game. Another strike, this time he goes for a near post. King with the save once more. We all know near post strikes are overpowered, but this time this one is just going wide, but King did not know that. He had to be sure. Look, it's quite far wide to be fair, gets a touch though. Good save if you count that one. Coming to the end of the half now, I put the burners on into the box, one over the keeper, I hit it straight at him. I tried to finesse it into the far post, but I didn't. I messed it all up, and that should have been a goal all day long. Again, I'm putting my burners on, outpacing the defenders. Go a bit wide, little heel to heel, didn't really do much. Backtrack a little bit, find it, Asante in the box, the defender slides for some reason, he gets up and he hits it through his legs, the keeper gets a fingertip to it and pushes it onto the crossbar. That is probably one of the luckiest goals I've seen in a while. We were very fortunate that went in. We should have scored earlier, but this one, I don't have a clue what the defender does. He just jumps into a tackle for nothing, gets back up, ball flies through the legs, and the keeper's had an absolute nightmare. Asante, just look at it, pretty bad to be fair. Keepers have been in poor form since the new patch. He just pushes it onto his own crossbar, into the back of his own net, and we are leading 1-0 going into the half. We probably do deserve to be winning. We've made a fair few opportunities, but not making the right decisions. But now look at the 86th minute, not a lot happened. King with the save, but it falls directly back to him, and they get their equaliser. There's so little left in this game. Not a lot happened in the second half at all, but this is very disappointing. We have just let Bristol have all the time in the midfield. He makes the run off the defenders. They don't track back quick enough. It's a good run to be fair. Defender should be stronger. He hits it straight at King, but unlucky from King. Just bounces back to him. It's a FIFA goal, isn't it? Always guaranteed to happen later on in the game, and he finds it back in there easy enough. And that is actually where this game's going to end. We draw it 1-1. Not good enough from us. We should have wrapped this game up early on. I get a 7.7 rating. Moving on to the next game against Oldham Athletic. And I've tried changing my game up a little bit. I'm trying to be more clinical with my shooting, not shooting randomly. I was getting 9-10 shots a game. Now I'm trying to lower it and scoring, but I'm not actually scoring at the moment. But Oldham get the first opportunity. Good save from King. Defender does well to cover him. A little chip ball from us over the crossbar, nowhere near to be fair. It's a pretty poor header, and that is all that happened in the first half. It's pretty bad. These last two games, not a lot have happened, but hopefully the second half will be a load better. And Oldham on their first attack, and they find the back of the net with a beautiful goal. It's Hunt who scores it, and King will be very disappointed. He hits it first time. I don't know how he's found the back of the net. Just runs off to the midfielder and the defender. Little pass across, takes a little touch out and hits it pretty hard. It's a decent strike, but King at the near post, he should be saving it. He doesn't react at all until it's way too late. The ball's in the back of the net, he's diving, he makes a spectacular effort, but it's just poor. And 1-0 down. We tried a long range, but the keeper has no trouble with that one. We're in the 61st minute, Oldham on the attack again. King makes a save, defender covers him, but with a poor clearance, and they get the head of it. King makes a save, he's made up for his mistake for the first goal. But look at the defender, it's so bad. I don't know what he's doing, he had a bit of time. The clearance is so poor, but King is there to cover him. That is what a good goalkeeper does. But now Oldham are on the attack once more, and this time he can find the back of the net. It's Hunt once more, finding that far corner. And it's just poor defence. I don't know what's gone on. We've just fallen apart in the last two games. Defensively, just letting everyone run into the box, no one with him. Once again, it's an okay strike, but King looking a little bit sus. He does these great saves, then he lets himself down, takes that little step to his left, and he finds that far side netting. 2-0, and we are struggling here. And again, another goal, and that is Hunt's hat-trick. We are just not up for this game at all. The second half, Oldham have been all over us. We're just a letdown. The fans, we're at home as well, not doing anything to make them cheer for us. Once again, through the midfield, easy enough pass, no one defended. Defenders don't close him down, he hits it. King again, very poor. It's straight at him. He just falls to the floor. Look at that. He puts his hands up, and I don't know how that's gone in. I'm in disbelief that has gone in. Then Oldham is still not done. So he passes it across, hits the crossbar on the little half volley. Defenders don't clear it, and it finds the back of the net. We are losing 4-0 against Oldham Athletic. We have just fallen apart. I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's just a mess. This second half, we didn't even come up with the changing room. They've replaced us with some sort of clones. This is a great effort, by the way. The little chip up to the scissor volley. But the defender, once again, what is he doing? Just clear it. Clear your lines, but he does it. He tries to dribble out from the defence. King gets a foot to it this time, but it's not strong enough. And that is the game over, 4-0. And we see we had no chances in that second half at all. It's very poor. And now we have to move on to the Emirates FA Cup against Carlisle. And this is a big game. We need to win these games to get some money into the club, move further on to the FA Cup, play against the bigger teams. And I still haven't scored in this episode yet. And there we go, my first good opportunity. This time the defender dives in, I hit it across the keeper, and I find the back of the net finally. It's been a long time coming, a bit of a goal drought. The first one was a little tester. This one finds the back of the net. I'm angry for some reason, pointing at someone in the crowd. Maybe they're giving a bit of stick for not scoring, but there you go. Defender tries taking me out. I'm not having it, and the power and the accuracy. Keeper, no chance for that one. It's a great strike, and it's a beautiful goal. That is exactly what we needed early on in this game. 1-0 up against Carlisle.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Cheers, Will. That is hot. That's a beautiful goal from me once more, finding my scoring boots now. It's a beautiful strike from outside the box. 2 goals for me already in this game. And the defenders just run off me a little 1-2 with Asante. And look at the space they give me now. I just absolutely wellied this into the top corner. It's a beautiful one. This angle shows it. Look how high it goes. It gets a little bit of dip right there. Top bins all day long, and this team feels like a totally different team from the last 2 we have seen. The teamwork is there, we're making opportunities defensively, we're doing okay as well, and half time comes 2-0, and yeah, we're doing pretty well, to be honest. Another pass this time with Santi, and I do not have a clue how he has missed that one. The pass on me is a little bit delayed. I did try passing it quicker, but the ball just comes away from me, straight to his feet though, and he hits it first time, but look at that, he whiffs it straight wide. Into the 50th minute, Carlisle hit the crossbar. It's a decent strike, to be fair. King might have had his fingertips to it, and then I get a good strike off, try to finesse it into a far corner again, and this time on my right foot. The keeper's making 2 fantastic saves, but now Carlisle one with the keeper, and King makes that save. He should have ran to the box a little bit further, he hits it early, but King gets himself situated very well, and he pushes one out for a corner. It's a beautiful save, to be fair. He should have probably scored it, but he will take it. King kick with his clean sheet, but he loses his clean sheet. 5 minutes left in this game, but Carlisle get their first goal. I don't know what they are doing. Grab the ball, get the game going again, but they choose not to. They go and celebrate into that corner. I don't know why. They do not want this game enough, apparently. But look at the space he has. The defenders, again, centre-backs are just all over the place. I'm pretty sure some players aren't playing in the right position. I saw Lund playing right back, and I'm pretty sure he's a centre-mid. But that doesn't matter. We won that game 2-1, a 10 rating for myself. Man of match performance once again. Every time I play well, I get man of the match. I score goals. Now moving to the last game of the episode against Borough in the league, and hopefully we can get a win here because we have done pretty poor in the league. This time I do not pass it to Asante. We'll go for the early shot, bounce off 2 defenders, and Asante actually gets the header. The keeper does very well to react quick enough. The ball is bouncing all over the place. The header's okay. Keeper gets a strong left hand to it. That is actually his right hand, but it doesn't matter anyway. This time he does get both hands to it. Another finesse from myself. I keep trying to change up the strikes. I go for power most of the time. I'm trying to use a little bit of finesse, and this time left foot. I should have passed it once more. I'm getting greedy for some goals. They need them, you know. Strikers love a goal. And there we go, half-time, 0-0. We've had a few 0-0s at half-time. That normally means the second half's going to kick off big time. And the 71st minute before we get a strike. And this time I strike it left-footed. Take the little touch and absolutely power this one into the back of the net. The keeper again, I told you, since this new patch, the keepers have been so bad. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm playing lower league teams, but it's shocking. This touch is pretty good, the power is there, but the keeper again, he's diving for no reason. He's pretty much in the right position. Just stand there, catch this ball, but I will take it. I'll take any goal I can get. Another goal for myself, 1-0 here, and I go for another long range just so I hit the crossbar. My luck is not in from the long range, and we do win that game. It's very lucky, to be fair. Another mad match performance, and here we are, still at the top of the table by a fair few points, but that is going to be it for the end of the episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.